Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to Thingamavlogs and this week's theme of Haunted Mansion. I can't do the creepy voice. I can't. Anyway, yes, this week's theme is the Haunted Mansion, and I wanted to talk about one specific figure of the Haunted Mansion who's kind of created his own legacy and probably the #1 most popular ghost, if that's a thing. I guess there's like a hierarchy in the mansion where it's like there's like the popular girls table, and this is the leader right here. This is a plastic. Anyway, you guys probably know who I'm talking about. I am talking about the Hatbox Ghost. Now, the Hatbox Ghost is a legend because there's a huge kind of story that goes with him. And specifically, before the Haunted Mansion opened, he was a figure in the attic. Now, the whole purpose of his effect was that he was supposed to have a head and then hold this hat box. And his head would disappear and reappear in the hat box, and then disappear from the hat box and go back onto his head. Now, the effect was a lot of trouble when the Haunted Mansion first opened, more so that I think he only debuted during previews, and then by the time opening date happened, he was gone. The Hatbox Ghost was no longer in the mansion, his figure at least. There were still pictures of him throughout, and you could see him in the concept art of the Haunted Mansion, but officially the Hatbox Ghost was gone. And now there was no real evidence of it because he was there so shortly and then disappeared, except one photo, which is right here. That is the first Hatbox Ghost before he left. He went bye-bye. Now, I wouldn't say he went bye-bye, he just dematerialized, because people have been saying that, well, since there's 999 ghosts and there's room for one more and the Hatbox Ghost came back, that means there's 1,000 now and there's no more room. Not true, because he was part of the original 999, he just dematerialized and now materialized again. So there's still room for another ghost. Hopefully me. So anyway, yes, he was there in the beginning and then he was taken away, and it wasn't until, I'd say, the most recently, the past like 10 years, that his popularity grew a lot. More people became interested in the Hatbox Ghost, even more so that like the past D23s. I remember D23 2013, they had a figure in the animation booth of actual working, not the effect, but a moving almost Hatbox Ghost. There's a picture right here, which is really cool, until 2015 for Disneyland's 60th. You guys already know the Hatbox Ghost returned in his ultimate form in the attic with the coolest effect, with new technology. It's pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, of course there's video on YouTube of it, or go to Disneyland yourself and check it out, because it's pretty awesome. And he's still there if you are going towards the Christmas-y kind of Nightmare Before Christmas. He's still there, and he has a little decoration on his hat, so make sure to check him out. The Hatbox Ghost is kind of a legend at this point, because he's surpassed his greatness of this old animatronic that didn't work in the beginning to now a full-fledged icon. And for all you huge Disney Imagineering nerds out there like myself, I have a short clip I want to show you guys from a convention I went to about a panel with Tony Baxter, and he actually shared his experience of riding Haunted Mansion during previews for the first time and seeing the Hatbox Ghost. So I want to show you guys so you can nerd out like I did.
And Tony, we actually had this conversation about the fact that you went on Haunted Mansion before it actually opened up, and you thought you saw him there, right?
Well, I did see it. You know, they had a wonderful thing when I was working there as a ride operator, where they would call out to operations and say, you know, we need some people, volunteer bodies, to go over and test the ride. So if you're able to give us 2 hours, you have to agree you'll be on it for 2 hours. Let's see, you know. But I like to ride the Haunted Mansion that nobody has seen yet for 2 hours. I'll have to think about that one. So I go over there and I'm in my street clothes, and they said, you didn't read it. It was only for people that are on a work shift. You know, you have to, so I'd go back and I cheat and I put on my outfit and then I come back and I write it. Now, you wouldn't know to look for the Hatbox Ghost because you're seeing this whole ride for the first time. And at that point in my life, Madame Leota and the crystal ball, that was the end-all be-all. And so, but the Hatbox was there. The other things that were very different after it opened a week later was he was gone. And there was no more Toccata and Fugue playing out in the front yard, which I kind of thought that was neat.
Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about the Haunted Mansion Hatbox Ghost. And of course the Hatbox Ghost is a favorite among a lot of people, but I want to know, do you have another favorite character in the Haunted Mansion? Let me know down below. Of course, if you do like the Hatbox Ghost, you can write that too, but I'm also fond of the bride. I think her backstory is a little creepy as well, but let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to watch everyone's videos from this week because we are getting Haunted Mansion up in here. Wow, that was lame. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye!